So to record the chords, we're going to use a technique called punching in. Punching in is when you record one chord at a time and then stop, and then get set for the next chord and record that chord, then stop. So we're going to record each chord individually. So I've set up my Soundtrap, and I'm on my grand piano. I'm going to start recording into measure 2 so that when I hit the record button, it starts to click and goes back. So I have an on your mark, get set, go, and I start recording here. I'm going to keep my eye down here to make sure I'm aiming for the line to record one chord per beat. So we're going to go up to the piano keyboard here. If we take a look for a second, we'll pull this down. You can see the piano keyboard. I'm going to play a 1 chord. That's it. C, E, G are my notes. And I'm just going to play 1 chord per beat. And then stop. That's all we're going to do. So let's take a look at that. Hit record. And then stop. Perfect. Save your work immediately. Now we're going to double click on this region and open it in the piano roll. I'm going to select all. You can rubber band select. Rubber band select is clicking outside and dragging across. I'm going to right click and I'm going to choose quantize to the quarter note. And you'll see they're all going to snap to the beat. I'm looking at eighth notes, so there's 2 boxes per beat. Perfect. I'm going to come up here. My region, I only need 1 measure, so I'm going to pull it in and save your work. Go up here and hit save. All right, let's get ready for the next one. I'm going to put my cursor at measure 3, and when I hit record, it's actually going to play this in my headphones, which is fine, and I'm going to then just record the next chord. So let's take a look what the next chord is. The next chord is an F chord, or a 4 chord. Get ready. And now we're going to hit record, and we're going to play that. Perfect. Hit stop. Great. I'm going to save my work immediately. Double click and go. You could, if you wanted to, also from here, you could hit the edit button and say quantize and choose 1 quarter. That's 4 notes per measure. Take a look at this here. The quantizing is 4 notes or 4 beats per measure, per 1 whole measure. So each one of the notes that we played represents 1 quarter of the whole measure. So that's what we did, and save your work. We're going to pull this end marker in so it's 1 at a time, and I'm going to go to the next chord. And the next chord that we're going to do is going to be a G chord. Put my cursor at measure 4. I'm going to hear this. I'm going to save my work. Get ready to play. Hit record. Stop. Save my work. Do the same thing. Edit. And quantize from here, or if you want to see it in the piano roll, rubber band select, right click, quantize to the 1/4, 1 quarter. Perfect. Save your work. Come over here, slide the end marker in. Now the next chord we're going to do is a 4 chord or an F chord. We already recorded that here. So instead of recording it, I'm just going to click on this region here, edit, copy, put my cursor where I want it to go, make sure I'm on the track. And how do you know you're on the track? It's all lit up here. It's purple here. So I'm on the track I want to paste into, edit, paste. Save your work. Great. Now these are all 4 individual regions. I want to join them together so they function as 1 region. So I'm going to rubber band select, go to the Edit pull-down menu and say Merge Regions. Hit Save. And now I've created a 1, 4, 5, 4, or C, F, G, F chord progression. That's all you need to do.